Aloha kako, I'm Sean Jennings. This video is part of the Share Plants Not Pests series, developed to address the spread of invasive species through plant and seed sharing in Hawaii. Invasive plants, pests, and diseases are a major threat to Hawaii ecosystems and agriculture, but our choices as farmers and gardeners can slow their spread. One effective way to slow the spread of pests is to use a quarantine station. This designated area isolates new material while determining whether it is disease and pest-free. Today we are visiting the quarantine station at Mala'ai.
Here at Mala'ai, the culinary garden of Waimea Middle School, we use a quarantine table. It's very important to us because we often receive donations from friends in the community, and lots of times people don't know that they're bringing in pests or potential diseases when they're sharing plants from their yard.
As you can see, here's our quarantine station. We have this to prevent any diseases and or pests from entering the garden, and that's how we keep this place so pristine.
When setting up your quarantine station, consider location, communication, inspection, time, and treatment and disposal. Choose a place for your quarantine station. You should have a dedicated table that is isolated from your growing space. A vegetation-free buffer will prevent pests from escaping into your garden. If you have a small space, you can screen your quarantine station or use a cage to trap flying insects. Treating around the station can keep crawling insects from escaping. Anytime you introduce new material, find out where it was grown or stored and talk to the person who gave it to you. Ask them, what plant diseases and pests are common in your area? Do you treat for them? How did you remove pests and diseases before sharing? Do an initial visual inspection of all material and check for pests or signs of disease. Look for plant damage, discoloration, leaf spots, insects, larvae, droppings, or eggs. Always test for little fire ants. Use a consistent system to document when material comes into the station. You can keep a logbook at the quarantine station, tag your material as it comes in, or write directly on pots. Whatever you choose to do, make it easy to maintain. Keep all material in the station for at least 2 weeks. What if your plants have pests? You can freeze small amounts of material for 2 weeks to kill pests and place larger amounts of material in a sealed black plastic bag. Allowing the bag to sit in the sun for a few days, known as solarizing, will help kill any pests inside. Take the bag to the landfill. Do not dispose of contaminated material in the county greenway system. It can spread to other locations and is prohibited.
Get the slug bucket!
Keep a slug jug nearby to kill slugs and snails and help control the spread of rat lungworm disease. If you suspect that material in your quarantine station is contaminated, treat the station and surrounding area as soon as possible. When in doubt, throw it out. Different strategies are needed for quarantining mulch or soil. Create a barrier so pests cannot escape. Put your mulch on pavement, in dedicated garbage cans, or on a tarp. Covering your mulch with a tarp will help heat it up. Let it sit for 2 weeks to allow weed seeds to sprout. To kill insects and fungal diseases, your mulch will need to reach a temperature of at least 140 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes.
A good quarantine station can protect local agriculture and our valuable ecosystems.
Remember to have fun.
And share plants, not pests.